Hey folks, it's Brian. We got to play Elderath tonight. We were left on the Isle of Nis, the village of Dun Easton. We had to spend the night. Okay, next day. We wander around. Excuse me. Raymond goes down to the watchtower and around town. Runt goes down to the wharf. He did end up seeing he noticed a necklace that was exactly the same necklace that was on the little boy that he talked with on the wharf in the other version of Nis. But this was a different boy. Okay. Wes and Hjalmar head off to a hilltop to watch the horizon. Wes wants to feel the sun on his face and the wind in his hair and to meditate on all the weird, strange things that happen in his brain. The night before, Emerald he notices Emerald looking at him quizzically. Yeah, she can tell he's different. And she is becoming a little apprehensive. Unless we go back down to the inn to meet together, and Wes knows that Emerald is eyeing Raymond in a predatory sort of way. Wes warns Raymond, hey, you should be a little cautious. Something's going on. And the impression that Wes gets from Emerald is, he smells wrong. He's different. And Wes goes, hey, was that a recent change? Yes, okay. Evening conversations that night about how Raymond and Wes know so much other stuff now than we did. So did we really return from the alternate-ness, or are we some sort of demons? That night, Raymond heads down to the wharf. Wes follows after him, just trying to keep him in sight. Runt heads off north. Wes sends Emerald to go follow him. Runt does make a special scan roll, so he sees Emerald in the tree watching him, and he kind of coaxes her down, scratches her throat, that kind of thing. And Raymond sees Wes, waits for him, so Wes catches up. They'll sit down. So Raymond and Wes actually start discussing Maliki and her presence in the current pantheon and her lack of it in the previous pantheon, the one in the underwater temple, and how the forerunner that Dylan ran into, her name was Maliki. So there's a discussion going on, which reminds me that it's all in the live play. And that brings something else up. Discord kept crashing on me. I could not log into Discord, so I used my phone. So the volume, sound stuff may be a little different. We'll see how well that works out. Okay, next morning. Oh, by the way, Runt ended up spending the night out in the woods. Next morning, we all get together for breakfast and discuss going over to the elf ruins. That's the whole gate place, right? Before coming back and getting on board the ship, there's a ship that's going to take us to the city. So we get there and we do some searching around and try and use as much Far Horizons skills that Wes and Raymond have to help augment us trying to do stuff here. And there's some stuff coming through, like huge stones obviously destroyed. They weren't, just fell apart. They were destroyed, right? And that the stone is smooth. This was not made with normal tools, right? So some kind of futuristic, laser scalping kind of thing, or what have you. Then there are smaller stones that have glyphs on them that are done the same way, but were made to look like they're more rustic. And these glyphs or runes are not Norse. They do look a little elvish, but we can't tell what language they really are. Then, on the way back to the village, ... Cliffhanger. A lot of role play, a lot of discussions time with Wes. Wes doing a lot of talking. I spent some time transitioning the Far Horizons Dylan skills onto Wes's character sheet, so it looks significantly different. And there's a discussion that we had at one point of, do we just take the higher of the two skills? If you have the same skill on both sheets, we just take the higher of the two, which is what I did. So further discussion later on with the GM, and he goes, well, there should be some of the lower skill that's different than the higher skill that could then apply some additional points. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, happy gaming.